Thank you for another blessed morning. Thank you for the ones who made it here safe, the ones on their way, the ones that's not coming, have other things to do right now. Protect everyone, Lord. Bless the Sunday school. Bless the whole church as a whole. All the services you got going on, Lord. Amen. I was kind of torn in between two different scriptures, so I'm going to just go from this one. It's Philippians chapter 4, verse 10. Notwithstanding ye have well done that ye did communicate with my affliction. Now ye Philippines know also that in the beginning of the gospel, when I departed from Macedonia, mine own church communicated with me as concerning giving and receiving that ye own. It was pretty much Paul was going around and he was feeling unappreciated. He had a lot of things that he needed, but weren't being met. And he took it the wrong way, not knowing that the opportunity wasn't there. You know, I got hit hard this past week with my family, and I felt like everybody was turning up, and nothing was getting through to them. The word is never going to go in vain. Just the opportunity's not there. You know, we got to wait for the opportunity. Sometimes it don't move when we think it's going to move. We thinking it's not right, but it ain't the time. And I was praying on it that, man, my daughter's wilding out, my wife ain't on my side, these things ain't going right, but I wasn't praying to strengthen myself to go through it. I was praying to eliminate it. And that's where I was going wrong at. We tend to pray to get rid of the situation, but not pray to endure it. And that really showed me that you could teach, and you think your kids ain't listening. It's there. They may rebel against it, but they know it. And that's all we got to do. They're going to do what they want. But if you instill that foundation in them, it will come to life to them. It may not be when we want it to, but it's there. So I just think the more effective your prayer is when you're asking to strengthen yourself through it instead of eliminating it. You know, Christ, when he came, he prayed for things, but he didn't pray, like, I'm going to take you to John 17. So these are two scriptures I've been stuck on, but I just wanted to give an example. Verse 14. What's that? He said, I have given them thy word. He's praying for the apostles. He's saying, I have given them the word, and the world hath hated them, because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. I pray not that they shouldn't take them out of the world, but that they should keep them from evil. He's not saying, I want to eliminate the problem, strengthen them. Let me leave this jewel for them to endure this evil, but not take it out of them. And like we got to, instead of, how can we grow from a situation if we don't go through it? If every time a crutch gets taken away by somebody else, how are we really growing? We just, now that crutch becomes the person who's taking the crutch from us. So if your mom constantly taking you from this, taking you from that, taking you from this, your pop's taking you from that, that kid will eventually depend on that. Now when they go out and we're gone, they don't know what to do with themselves. So we gotta instill in them that even though we may not want to do it, we still gotta put that foundation down. So when they do stuff, they know better. It ain't, if a kid doesn't know what they're doing wrong, then they're gonna keep doing it because they don't know it's wrong. But if they know it's wrong, when they do it, they know it's wrong. It ain't like, well, I don't know, I didn't know. It's, oh man, you were right. So that, I've been struggling with that, man, and that those scriptures hit me. And I was like, you know what? I'm praying for the wrong stuff. I'm always praying for stuff to get taken away when I should be praying to go through it, to learn each day from it. People talk about me, pray on me. That make me know how to take harsh criticism when it comes. People bully you, it make you stronger. So you're like, you know what, nothing you can say no more can bother me. You done said everything you can. You hurt my feelings over and over and over. Now that don't mean nothing. You know, we gotta really strengthen up on our prayer game. You know, and appreciate, like he said in there, he said, y'all, the opportunity wasn't there, but I did learn to be content with what I got. Regardless if you give it to me or not, I'm still thankful for what I do got. You know, so we gotta eliminate what we're doing and keep it for what we're doing, not worrying about a reward, not worrying about anything. And it may not come when we want it, but it's gonna come. And so when we like, man, I don't know what else to do, God shows signs. Like, it ain't here, but now all the stuff you've been teaching slowly starting to flourish. You know, I'm learning now, man. With teenagers, man, that is a really hard job, and it make you, regardless of how your parenting is, you appreciate your parents, even if they wasn't the best parents. You look at your actions through them. You're like, man, I was terrible, but man, I don't deserve this. You know what I'm saying? And man, this is, I'm glad I'm learning from that situation. Nigga, I was ready to throw in the towel. I'm like, you know what? I don't feel worthy of coming up here to even say anything because my house not in order. And I started reading these things, man, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not in control of the situation, but I'm in control of the foundation. So they may veer off, but that's not my fault. My job is get them in line while they're there.
Exactly.
When they leave, it's going to eventually seep into them. Because when we were young, we did the same thing. Not giving the kids the crutches. I see the kids in here. Not giving y'all a crutch on thinking y'all could just do stuff and that's it. But our job is to keep, to let them know what it is they're supposed to be doing. And I didn't get it when I first growing up. I was rebelling like crazy. And it's recently I started doing what I needed to be doing. So I know it takes time. You know, so I pray for me in that area, man, because I'm learning that every day. But that's the beauty of it. When your mind is open and you're praying for strength. Also, the crazy thing is, sometimes